I'm not the only one who's realized that Nintendo franchises keep getting better, but Pokemon keeps getting worse, right? Like, I can't be the only one who's noticed this. It was the most recent direct that made me realize that this really is a huge problem. You see things like Pikmin 4 pushing the franchise in new directions and giving us all this cool new stuff, and even getting the old games on Switch. And what does Pokemon get? We get DLC for a broken game that a lot of people don't like. Yeah, the current state of Pokemon, everybody. And then you get a new Mario game, which is all weird and cool looking and seems to be something that everybody's really into. And we get a remake of Super Mario RPG. And what's the most recent remake that Pokemon fans got? The terrible Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And then you get other highly anticipated games like Metroid Prime 4 and stuff like that. And what do we Pokemon fans have to look forward to? Well, probably the inevitable Gen 5 remakes, which everyone's kind of iffy on because of how Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl came out. And probably another generation where they sell two versions of the same game. And it's probably going to be another buggy mess that doesn't live up to its full potential. Pokemon just been spinning its wheels recently. And while other franchises continue to innovate, or at the very least improve on what they've been doing, Pokemon is just so stuck in the past that I'm kind of surprised that they're still even pushing forward. Can you even say they're pushing forward at this point? Their games are so archaic, and graphically their games look so unpolished that can you even call them AAA games anymore? Well, they're charging AAA price, of course, 2 times the amount of most games because there's 2 versions of the same game. So, I don't know. Can you even say that Pokemon is going forward, innovating, or maybe in their case, evolving? No, you can't. At least not in the mainline games. I think the only thing we've gotten recently that was good was Legends Arceus. I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for Legends Arceus, I would have stopped playing Pokemon a long time ago. Like this, I think Scarlet and Violet would have been the final straw. But Legends Arceus does show that there is potential. There was one bright spot, and we still get occasional good spin-off games. New Pokemon Snap was good for what it was, and having the port of Pokken Tournament was nice. But in terms of the mainline games, the thing that really is supposed to push Pokemon forward, it's just been terrible as of late. And can you really say that a franchise is doing good if the spin-offs are the best thing to come out of the franchise in years? I don't know. And yes, to be fair, we are getting Detective Pikachu 2. That was announced. But I was never really into that. And like I said, it's a spin-off. It's not a mainline thing. It's just seeing all these other franchises doing so many innovative and new things that look really good and exciting. It's frustrating as a Pokemon fan, That's the best way I can describe it. I'm not mad. I'm just frustrated because we are getting a lot. Pokemon fans will always be getting something new. It's just that a lot of that stuff isn't very good. And when it is good, it's always a spin-off thing that usually won't keep going because we haven't gotten a sequel to Pokken Tournament, and I don't know if we're going to get another Legends. Hopefully we do, because I'd prefer that over a new mainline game. At least that was something new. It's not like it was perfect, but it was something new, and it was the most fun I've had with Pokemon in a very long time because Pokemon keeps doing the same thing over and over again. But that's a story for another time. So I can't be the only one frustrated with this, right? I mean, the most recent Direct, as a Mario fan, was amazing. Mario RPG remake, a new Peach game. Luigi's Mansion fans got a remake, not a remake, but a upscale of Dark Moon. We're getting a new Mario game. Just a lot of great stuff for Mario fans, but just nothing, not much for Pokemon. Again, unless you're into Detective Pikachu 2, which I'm not. Then there's not really much there for you. And it's okay to like these games. It's okay to like the Gen 4 remakes and Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet. You can like them if you want. Like I said, everyone has their guilty pleasures, but they're objectively bad games. Like, you cannot say that these obviously broken, busted, poorly designed games are good. They're not. They're bad. Objectively. But, subjectively, you can like them. That's fine. I really wish we could get some objectively good Pokemon games, at least mainline. Because spin-offs and stuff like that won't satiate me forever, and I don't think it will satiate the fan base forever either. They really got to step up their game. Hopefully one day they will. You'd think they would look at what Nintendo is doing and be like, hey, maybe we should do that. But then again, they make more money than all those other franchises combined, pretty much, so why would they change, right? As long as you're making money, that's all that matters, because people will buy it no matter what. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.